Well, right now, plenty of sunshine, and we've seen plenty of sunshine once we got through that fog earlier this morning across the Panhandle. Live Doppler radar, no signs of any rainfall yet. We still have seen mainly sunny skies today, a few clouds earlier, but as a whole, mainly sunny skies across northwest Florida. There's our next storm system developing showers out to the west, kind of a broken line of showers. So this isn't going to be a very potent one when it comes to the amount of rainfall we see across northwest Florida. But as you wake up tomorrow morning, the possibility exists that we're going to be seeing at least some rainfall passing through the Panhandle as temperatures drop down into the lower 60s before that rainfall fizzles on out as it pushes off towards the east. The other thing to note tomorrow, temperatures are going to remain steady, mainly into the 60s. Watch out for some fog briefly this morning, then those showers coming in by tomorrow morning. We'll talk more about that in your weekend forecast in 10 minutes. But the news starts right now.
New legislation could give family members the ability to ask a court to take their loved ones' guns away if they think they're a danger to themselves or others. At the state capitol, I'm Jake Stofan, and I'll have that story coming up.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nisa Wilkins.
And I'm Ron Morasco. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 5. Chances in 10 minutes, but the news starts right now.
Officials from one local school district say if they do not receive help from the state, they have no choice but to consider teacher layoffs. I'm News Channel 7's Stephanie Byrne with those details coming up.
Bay County officials met this afternoon to discuss some temporary housing solutions should another disaster hit our area. I'll have more up next.
Citizens Property Insurance is seeking a $244 average statewide rate hike this year. I'm Mike Vassalinda in the state capitol, where the company's blaming third-party vendors, but now those vendors are fighting back. Don't get caught in the middle. I've got the story coming up.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ron Morasco.
And I'm Nisa Wilkins. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 5.
Channel 7.
While felons who completed their sentence have already begun registering to vote in Florida, lawmakers still have some questions about Amendment 4. At the state capitol, I'm Jake Stofan, and I'll have that story coming up.
Few showers earlier today, back up into parts of Jackson County. Temperatures this evening will drop back down through the 60s. Once again, watch for the development of more fog across our area. We'll talk all about that Friday forecast in 10 minutes. But the news starts right now.
The spring tourism season is fast approaching, and that means some Hurricane Michael survivors will be homeless once again.
Plus, a popular local hotspot won't be taking part in spring break this year, and it's unclear when it will reopen.
Lawmakers got an update on the rollout of medical marijuana in the state, and they saw some major areas of concern. At the state capitol, I'm Jake Stofan, and I'll have that story coming up.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nisa Wilkins.
And I'm Ron Morasco. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 5.
Healthcare takes up nearly half of the state's budget, and that's only expected to rise in coming years. At the state capitol, I'm Jake Stofan, and coming up, I'll tell you about the governor's new plan to import Canadian drugs to cut down on healthcare costs.
Very nice evening on tap here across the Panhandle. One thing you are probably noticing, more in the way of that cloud cover beginning to creep back here into northwest Florida. And don't forget, you can always keep up with the latest weather forecast when you're on the go. Download the free WJHG weather app. We'll see increasing rain chances tomorrow, and we'll talk about it coming up in just a moment.
The head of Florida's Department of Environmental Protection is continuing from one administration to the next. At the state capitol, I'm Jake Stofan, and I'll tell you why environmental groups are particularly optimistic about what could be accomplished under this new administration.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nisa Wilkins.
And I'm Ron Morasco. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 5.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 Today.
It's back to the drawing board for one county as they now deal with tornado damage.
Plus, from local musicals to famous artists, we're getting a first look inside this now heavily damaged Panama City landmark. And let the good times roll. I'm live here at Baytown Wharf as they get ready for their Mardi Gras celebration. I'll have all the details on all the fun coming up.
Well, good Fat Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Paris Janos.
And I'm Jessica Foster, and hopefully you're having a great day and you're warm because it's chilly outside.
If you're warm, you're inside. Because outside, it's cold and wet, right?
Yeah, cold, wet, raw, rainy. Geez, boy, I'll tell you, it almost feels like a Monday morning, doesn't it? When you got conditions like this outside. The good news is that a lot of those rain showers, though, are moving out towards the east, and that's all they've stayed. Just rain showers, albeit very cold drops coming out of the sky here. As temperatures, well, for us, they've just been above freezing here and not going to be changing over into anything that's
by tomorrow morning. So as you wake up, a cool start to the day with temperatures into the 50s. We'll talk more about your weekend forecast in 10 minutes, but the news starts right now.
Bay Medical's Sacred Heart is now under new ownership. Find out if that means any changes are coming to the hospital. And hundreds of people from around the Panhandle came together today to remember the lives of a beloved Liberty County coach and his wife. We'll take you there.
Medical marijuana patients in Florida will soon be able to smoke their medicine, but lawmakers believe that's not the only change to the industry we'll see this year. At the state capitol, I'm Jake Stofan, and coming up, I'll tell you what's on the horizon for the medicinal cannabis industry.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nisa Wilkins. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 5.
A Jackson County woman is dead, and now her grandson is facing charges for her murder. Plus, an interim city manager steps in, and she's already familiar with Lynn Haven.
A rodeo this weekend will help benefit a good cause. I'll tell you where and how you can get in on the fun.
All right, good morning, everybody. I'm Paris Janos. Thanks for waking up with us today on this first day of spring. And that means we need to check in with meteorologist Ryan Michaels right away and seeing how it's looking. Hey, winter's over. That's good news, huh?
That is good news. We're moving in the right direction here, folks. Happy spring. We're off to a wonderful start here this morning where we've got clear skies outside and the full moon setting its way up to the western.
And hear his thoughts on the future of the facility. Plus, some spring breakers are spending their vacation time putting in work for local communities.
Only a handful of local governments have banned gardens in someone's front yard. I'm Mike Vassalinda in the state capitol, where some key lawmakers say those cities that have a ban have gone too far. I've got the story coming up.
Live from WJHG, this is News Channel 7 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nisa Wilkins. Welcome to News Channel 7 at 5.